Now, let's begin the show by talking about the big story and the big global stories that we have for you all this morning. Now, obviously, the important one is US President Donald Trump has threatened Beijing with even higher tariffs. Now, taking Truth Social, what he posted, that if China did not withdraw its tariff, the US would impose another 50% from the 9th of April. Sanjay Suri has more on this one.
In possibly the most serious development we've seen yet through this round of tariff wars, Trump has now threatened China with a further 50% tariff if China does not withdraw the 34% retaliatory tariff it had imposed on US imports. Trump has asked China to back off immediately, giving it just a day. And if not, he said, the new additional tariffs would be levied against China from Tuesday. That would be a lot of tariffs on China. The US first hit China with 10%. China was the first to be hit. It then doubled that to 20%. China came back with 15 to 20% tariffs on US goods. And then in a third move, the US came back against China yet again on April the 2nd, Liberation Day, as Trump called it, announcing a further 34% tariff hit on China on top of the 20% already announced, to which China hit back, announcing 34% tariff similarly against US imports. And now this new round on Monday. This then would add up to 104% tariffs on Chinese imports unless China withdraws that 34% tariff hit that it has announced against US imports. The world is now waiting to see if China will back down or stand its ground. Backing down in the face of such demands would be capitulation of a kind the Chinese are not much known for. If China stands its ground, stands by the tariffs that it announced, this would open up a major new front in the conflict between the two biggest trading nations in the world, and the fallout will be felt in countries far beyond these two.